We back in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. This is Clyde Yorkshire, and you are on with the MAGA crew. This is the MAGA team you want to be with. Please check out my latest book. That is Black Women Rings Around Saturn. Black Women Rings Around Saturn, available on Amazon, Audible, and Kindle. Black Women Rings Around Saturn, a great, amazing American tale of a young boy's incredible journey into Pangea. As it becomes Middle Earth, we talk about all of the things that you would want to know about the flat Earth. There's a lot of things that we're going to get into in part two. We want to just whet your appetite. But we go through America, Africa, Antarctica, and the Arctic. And we have amazing journeys under the water. We talk about the Flat Earth Dome in this book. Again, this is a great American story, ladies and gentlemen. So please make sure you are getting yourself a copy of this book. Uh, Today we have a good topic for you. We're going to be talking a little bit about President Trump taking on so many different things as he's coming in. I don't know if some of you heard already that China has introduced two new uh, amazing new toys into their arsenal. They have a new amphibious ship, which is the biggest in the world. Not only can they take troops where they need to go, they can also house other smaller ships, submarines, and also allow planes and helicopters to take off right away. Uh, and they have not exactly yet added it, but they're working on it and they're making their own stuff. Guys, we are falling behind, and they have a new aircraft, ladies and gentlemen, that they have put out again that is just out of this world. Generation 6 stuff. China is shaped somewhat like a diamond, and it can't be detected as much as some of the other planes that have come out recently. So China is really stepping up their game, ladies and gentlemen. And these are the type of things that we wanted to talk about when it comes down to black women and other people who very, very, how would I call them, rookie like, was voting for Kamala Harris. When you don't understand, China has just upgraded their amphibious ships. Now, again, ask a black woman, what do you think about China's amphibious? What is an amphibious ship? What do you think about their new stealth fighter jets? I don't know about that. All I know is I need a woman in there. This is why we can't allow people who have just their emotions. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're going to be talking about some real interesting stuff today, as well as Jay-Z. Jay-Z is being dragged through the mud now, ladies and gentlemen. Child, his legacy is going to the mud. This ain't even fair. And I was hoping that my boy would get his head together and he would be ready. But unfortunately, it looks like they're going to pull him in. What's going on, Luna the Wolf? I love my peeps in the building. What's going on? Make sure you guys get yourself a copy. It's on Amazon, Audible, and Kindle. And again, we do talk about some of the stuff. If you wonder how did black women get so stuck on the Democratic Party, how did she get so embedded in cahoots with the deep state, and how she's being used, take this book. It's a wonderful sci-fi story. We got all the sex, all of the getting high, drinking, foolishness, aliens, dinosaurs, all in this book. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. So now let's talk. Now we got New Year's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. New Year's, right? Now, for many people, this is a time to get high, get drunk, and get you a little bit of right? But for some people, this is a new year of drama. This is a year of economy. This is a year of natural disasters, more wildfires, more floods. Luna Wolf says, "Do you like Transformers? If so, who is your favorite Optimus all day?" I was just watching Transformers uh, a couple days ago. Actually, last night I watched the end of it last night. Optimus, totally Optimus, man, straight up all day. Optimus Prime. Doggy Memes, are you Christian? Well, my friend, I am not a historical Christian. Again, you asking the wrong guy. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Jesus Christ wasn't a Christian. He never claimed Christianity. Christianity became something like what we're doing with Starbucks. You add in pumps of syrup and you add in all of this foam and all that kind of stuff. This ain't just regular coffee. Okay, we adding stuff. So Christianity again is something that we've added in there with all of the things and stuff like that. But I grew up as a black church member for most of my life. I was in the black church, and it was a hell of an experience, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I would say I'm more spiritual. I'm very conscious. And it says which one? I grew up in Brooklyn Tabernacle, and we went to which movie was I watching? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was watching. I think it was. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Huh. I'm gonna tell you right now because I watched two of them. Here we go. Let me see. Which one was it? It was. I think it was one of the last ones. That was where um it came. Where is it? It should have came right up. Okay, which one did I watch? Okay, I watched Transformers: Age of the Extinction. Age of the Extinction, and I also watched Transformers: Darkening of the Moon. I got my Netflix up. Yeah, yeah, I watched it last night, and it was very, 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 very good, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Like which movie? Um, so let's I want to get on topic. We're gonna come back to the Transformers. So, ladies and gentlemen, it says I love both of those. Man, me too. Listen, and that last one I just watched, man, it was really, really good. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a real serious issue on our hands. As I said, we have not really thought through what are going to be all of the issues in America this year, coming up in New Year's. Okay. Now, again, I just mentioned China just rolled out two new upgrades to their arsenal, which it's our turn now. Like, okay, what do y'all have? Look at our planes, like unbelievably dope, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it doesn't even need to refuel. When they doing their missions, they do not have to have somebody to refill them. And so far, Europe, NATO, and America does. This is not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Also, things that I mentioned that we're not taking a look at. Russia has been in war and their troops are warmed up. Okay, what people don't understand is war is a lot different. When you warmed up, you ready for the who next. So after they finish with Ukraine, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about an expansion of Russia, a redrawing of the map, ladies and gentlemen. Kim Jong Il soldiers. This would have never happened under any Republican president. Is in Russia getting training on aircraft, getting training on ballistic missiles. When they go back home, they're coming home with warplanes from Russia that they're going to be able to fly now with power. They already have crazy out of this world suicide drones. They have ballistic missiles now. Russia's going to probably help them get nuclear capabilities to put a warhead on their guys. The map has significantly changed. And I can guarantee you something unusual is about to break out. Whether that's a confrontation with Israel and Turkey, whether we figure out, oh my God, Iran actually does have nuclear powers. Okay, we're bullshitting ourselves. Iran had nuclear power over 10 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just keep it on. They're this close. They're 80%. You think these niggas sitting around saying, well, we 80% close? Guys, we are tricking ourselves, okay? Because we don't want to look bad in the public, ladies and gentlemen. Now, one thing that I'm hoping that President Trump does when he gets in is he uses diplomacy. We need at least 1 year to rebuild our military. Okay. Somebody has to step up and help us. We are outmanned. We are out military by China. China has everything better than us right now in the military, except for aircraft carriers. Okay, so in a head up, they will basically it'll be a stalemate if we go with them head up. Now, can NATO handle Russia by itself? No, they can't. They will start running with their tail. This is what I'm trying to say. We're not looking at how the map can tilt. Okay, if we go to a full head up, all out war, ladies and gentlemen, okay, we got problems. And this is the problem where men, I believe, over the years have understood these serious things when it comes to war. Women, that's not there. How many of your girlfriends or your wives know anything about boats, about planes, about submarines? That's how much Kamala Harris know. And it's scary that we was just about to put her in office, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, another thing we're going to have to do, and we're going to have to watch out for, is our own FBI and our intelligence community. Ladies and gentlemen, I pray to God that they do not kill President Trump. I know that sounds terrible, ladies and gentlemen, but we're talking about the deep state and we're talking about the U.S. Okay, they already tried to assassinate that man twice. Do you understand me? Just so you know, he needs to be inaugurated in order to pass down to his president, the vice president. If he's not inaugurated, okay, Kamala Harris goes into office or Joe Biden stays in. I'm just telling you, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is the problem with America. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't realize one, that our time is damn near up. Okay, and so this is why we've been prepping for Israel to come in and draw up the map for Greater Israel. Okay, Israel themselves got some shit going on that they should not be involved with. Okay. And again, we don't have enough allies, ladies and gentlemen. France, Germany is not strong enough, family. Okay. We don't know what Pakistan is going to do. These are other nuclear countries. The Gulf states have been coming together. Saudi Arabia is doing military drills with Iran. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know what's coming. Okay, the Ottoman Empire is still around, as if Turkey. Okay, they believe that they're number one. We have no idea. We don't know what Egypt would do. But I know one thing: all it takes. Also, in the news today, ladies and gentlemen, did you know? And I got the clip. I'll share it with y'all if you don't believe me. India, the Middle East, and parts of Europe have lost internet. They believe the Houthi rebels went underground and cut half of the cables, and they're out of internet. Okay, so many of you have been ignorant enough to believe that what if there's a magnetic explosion in the air and we lose internet? Internet doesn't come from the sky. Internet doesn't come from those towers. Internet comes from cables under the water, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I've been trying to wake the American people up. Any given time, and them cables run for miles and thousands of miles. If somebody cuts our cables accidentally or deliberately, you can forget it. Half of our country runs on internet. We won't be able to communicate. And then now they got planes and stealth bombers that can get through our radars, ladies and gentlemen. We have got big problems. You have got to have a commander in chief that is ready, who knows how to fly blind, who can be. We got to get our military ready, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, we have real serious issues, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I can play it for you. Someone cut the internet cables. Okay, these are the type of things Americans. My mom, no disrespect, and my sisters, they are all voting Democrat. My aunt, but the things that I'm telling you is things they never think about. It's like a man. We don't think about no damn tampons and emotions and all that shit. We don't think like that. They do not think as well ladies and gentlemen, all the things that can go wrong, ladies and gentlemen, when you have the wrong person in power. Take a listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to educate you a little bit to what is coming because the American people, trust me, left on their own, they're in trouble. Take a listen to this. I don't get my news from America because we are effed up right now. We don't know how to get this.
Was supposed to be watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma.
This is news from India. What we're going to be talking about is China. What they've just added into their arsenal, into their military. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in trouble. You better hope the MAGA team is ready for war. Take a listen.
No year-end holidays for China. They're furiously at work to fulfill Xi Jinping's dream of world dominance. The weapon of choice this time is a dam, the world's biggest. China plans to build it near the disputed border with India, a dam to control the Brahmaputra River. We'll tell you why New Delhi and Dhaka are concerned about this. China is also unveiling new military assets, a warship and a sixth-generation fighter jet. Why now? And what do we know about these toys? In West Asia, Israel is attacking Yemen. Is this
Ladies
the
and
new
gentlemen,
battle?
did you just hear what this woman said?
The Brahmaputra in India. The Tibet.
They have just released a listen.
But China's Sichuan can do both. It is fitted with an electromagnetic catapult, which means that it can launch and land fighter jets. So all in all, it's a very impressive ship. But Beijing could have something even more impressive up its sleeve. A sixth-generation fighter jet. Residents in the city of Chengdu recorded a mysterious plane flying over the city. It wasn't shaped like a normal jet. It was shaped like a diamond. Take a look at this first.
This is China. They've upgraded again. They have the largest amphibious ship right now out of all militaries. And a new fighter jet that can't even be detected on radar. It's not even shaped like any other plane you've ever seen.
China, nothing is accidental. Chances are this eyewitness video was choreographed. It was
That's
released yesterday.
one big issue that we
which
have,
was
ladies
also
and
the birthday
gentlemen.
of Mao Zedong. So experts
Now,
believe that it could be intentional.
Let me just say this. I know many of you are saying, oh, yeah, well, we got stuff too that, these guys are not ready for. Ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. You are missing the point. We don't have anything. They've depleted it. They've spent all of their money on Ukraine, on Israel, and all of these other things, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't even got money, okay, for FEMA. Meaning that President Trump, and I was wondering, why was he getting investors from Japan? That's why. Why you think he's going to go to Saudi Arabia right away? Because the good old US of A, we need money. We need money. So we have to go to Saudi Arabia and ask for help. We're going to have to go into NATO and tell them to pay their fair share. We're going to have to ask all of our people who owe us money. We need it now because we have to catch up. These guys, did you just see those warplanes? They're better than anything America have in their arsenal right now. They are way better than anything Israel have. They're way better than anything they don't have. This is a real problem. You have watched Transformer 1? This is a real serious problem. I have. Very good. This is a real serious problem, ladies and gentlemen. And so this is what we need to think about. And this is why you need President Trump in office. This is why we're here. We are going to take care of business, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this. We're going to first and foremost build the morale of our military. Okay. We have old capabilities and we have outdated shit, but we're going to upgrade it. Okay. We're going to have to, and this is why I believe also Trump wants to consolidate these extra spending government welfare, God damn it, programs. We need to, and you would think to yourself, with all the money we spend on the military, we should have things 90 times better than China. But when China makes everything, ladies and gentlemen, they're even making the drones that we're using nowadays. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost significantly. Now you see why Make America Great Again? Because we're not great right now. We're not great with our food. We're not great with our technology. We're not great with our economy. We're not great with our citizens. We're not great with any of our capabilities. We don't make shit. We have to make America great again. So again, when people ask me, why do y'all say that? What does that mean? It means that we have work to do, ladies and gentlemen. We have lots and lots of work to do. And it is the will of God, because I believe God wanted this man to be in office. That's why he didn't get killed those 2 times. God want that man in that office. Okay. This country is going down under. Okay. It's over for us. Okay. If we do not have the right man in the office right now, you can forget about America ever rising again. We will be number 10, number 11, because remember one thing, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. So when we fall from being a top power, we're going to fall a lot, because we're going to have internal strife. We're going to be fiddling around with this dollar, trying to figure out where we put it now. We got bills to pay. We have not fixed our roads, our tunnels, and our bridges. So again, when a dollar is not in power anymore, and now you got to go fix your tolls, your tunnels, your bridges, our dollar is about the same now as Dubai's, or be the same as Ghana. You can't just pay for shit like you used to. Okay, so this shit gonna cost us a lot more. Meaning we ain't fix our airports yet. Okay, we probably got one or two in certain cities that's really, really dope, but none of them compares to anything that Dubai have, Qatar, or China, or Singapore. I've been to these places. I know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. BRICS is this close. This is another issue that's coming up. Nobody's worried about it. Okay, this goes to show you that we have a bunch of knuckleheads who know how to go through the drive-through, order a number two, get a goddamn Coke, and put ketchup on it, hold your nuts, drink beer, and you think you're running the world. We are in big trouble. We have so many issues that are coming that's not even funny, ladies and gentlemen. China alone is a problem, and you got Russia who have more military equipment than them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. The Democrats could care less at this point. They like to lead from behind, ladies and gentlemen. We need a commander in chief that can get us. And I'm gonna tell you what I believe is gonna happen. Listen at me now. I believe Taiwan will fall in less than 20 days. That's why China just showed that shit. They want us to think twice. Then listen, when they come in and they swoop down and they take Taiwan, we're gonna get our rusty ass up to them. Let's send some ships out there to deter them. Right? No. Wait a minute, because you in the Middle East now, with Israel, because Israel needs some deterrence, because Iran may strike again. Okay, some shit can go down where they jump Israel real quick and take it out of commission. That's how quick it can happen, ladies and gentlemen. Egypt can get on some shit. Turkey can get on some shit. Iran quickly and take them niggas out overnight. While the U.S. is over here, then you got Russia. Look, Ukraine, wipe it out. It's done. Finish it. Close down the city. Now we ready for war. Who up next? They out of capacity. Who next? Kim Jong-il ready to go. So what the U.S. gonna do? You gonna spread yourself? Well, France gonna help us. See, y'all ain't thinking. Y'all are not thinking, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you, when it happened, watch what happens when America can't prop the black woman up like they've been doing and give them all that community college, all of that welfare, all of that Section 8. Just like when some of them black women went to Dubai and they was running their mouth at the ticket counter, niggas said, put your hand behind your back. Well, what's going on? No, don't get scared now. What's going on? Shut up. Put the cuffs on you and take your ass, go sit down. For days. Why? They have a law. They don't. This not America, baby. And when y'all lose your country and your state, and China or whoever takes over, and they don't play that shit that you running with these white folks, You gonna learn today, baby. That's what they did. A few and people was all over the internet talking about it. Black women have been used to getting away with things from the federal government because the federal government, no disrespect, have seen us for years like we are something that they got to get rid of and basically prop her up. We're the rebels to them. We're Iran to them. To the federal government, black men is Iran and black women is Israel. This is how they've treated us. They've treated her like she's South Korea and we're North Korea. I'm telling you the God honest truth. That's why you have this strong black woman stuff. That's why the fathers were taken out the home or abducted in over 50 fucking states. That ain't no black men leaving the home. That's a goddamn abduction and social engineering when a federal government wants to take control, not through eugenics this time, not through the Willie Lynch, but they want to take control of the black church and black women, sprinkle them all over their municipal buildings, give them Section 8 housing projects. That's why that stuff was built. Okay, that was a coup d'etat pulled on black men. I'm telling you the truth, ladies and gentlemen, and it's coming back to bite everybody in their ass. Our government is out of control. They're spending our goddamn money like it's not even funny, turning over too many governments at one time. Listen, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, one of these days, these people, it ain't the same country. I told y'all that no more before. This is not the same old world you remember from the 80s, ladies and gentlemen. China must have went to the moon or they talked to the gods. And the gods have look, these people are so far advanced of us. I'm shocked. It's some people I listen to people who say they went to their country. It's like watching sci-fi. They got trains upside down, trains that come in your home. These people, and they got like at least 20 to 30 cities like that. That's better than New York. Our best city is just kind of New York or Chicago. And they're 30 times better than these cities, ladies and gentlemen. We are so seriously behind, ladies and gentlemen. It would take America coming together and forget about this race bullshit, forget about our differences, and we can start building like Trump said. That's why he said we gotta build cities again. Smart cities this time. New cities that outdo California. California is old fucking news. Fuck California, New York. That shit is old. New York, that shit is old. We need new cities. New cities. We need new territory. We need new stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We fooling around with all this old trains and old subways and shit. We need to upgrade. They're so busy thinking about sex and gender that we're falling behind. And I hate the people who get to run our country and all we do is sit up here and pay the goddamn on taxes. And we can't do nothing about it. Go ahead, take my money to Ukraine. Go ahead, take it to Azerbaijan. We can't do nothing about it. We just big old apes, big old dummies, big old moose, drinking beer and watching UFC. That's what the hell we're doing. Watching football. China don't give a damn about no football. Their schools are better. They're more educated. Don't get mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. You need to get your nose out of the goddamn television, okay, and get serious about what the fuck is going on. Get your nose out of this out of some goddamn coochie. That's the one thing, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the one thing that pisses me off about some of the women in our community. They don't know a mother sucking thing about a map, a plane, a goddamn ship. Care less about the goddamn military policies and shit like that, but they want a woman to be president for fucking what? To do what? If the damn woman's qualified, I don't give a fuck. If she's a white woman, a gay woman, I don't care if she's a white man, a green man, Spanish man. I don't care about those things. I want somebody who know what the hell they doing when they get in there because they ain't time to fucking play. You're going to have earthquakes coming your way. So the moment you get in there and sit in that chair, wildfires, fucking floods, 13 states at a time calling you about some shit and some budget. You got China got some shit going on. They just took over this. Africa's got this problem, that this happened, that happened. Guys, we have to have somebody who knows what they're doing. This is a serious job. Ladies and gentlemen, just being a mayor of New York or being a governor of a state is difficult. Imagine being a president over 50 states, over 100,000 provinces and towns and counties. I'm the president. That's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. So, in conclusion, because we don't want to keep y'all, to me, it's still Christmas. I want you to go chill and be with your family. Ladies and gentlemen, I watched how Trump interacted with his father, and he had the skill enough to know that old Fred was a great man. His father got it all started, apartment complexes. He showed Donald the ropes how to do business. But Donald Trump's mind was so advanced, he knew when his father had to just sit down and let me take over. I got this, Daddy. I get what you're saying. I know how the old world worked and the old business and things like that. But Trump was smart enough to have his pops take a back seat. I got this. Okay. That's what we need right now. We need a president who knows how to come in and right away start to box. You can't learn on the job, baby. You've got to box, and you've got to know how to deal when your eyes swollen. You still got to fight. When your nose is bleeding and busted, and you can smell blood, or you hurt your hand, we need a fighter. Okay, to put Kamala in there, ladies and gentlemen, you are looking for your country to go under. You understand me? You can love who you love. We don't give a goddamn about no damn love at this point. Okay. I don't even think I'm gonna get back in another relationship right now. I got too much shit to do. I got more books to write. I got places to goddamn travel. I gotta erect more businesses. I ain't got time to put no energy into no goddamn more marriages, okay? I can't do that. Okay? And we need to wake up as America, man. We got too many bells and whistles in this country and we don't focus. We've just completely, for the last damn near 8, 10 years, made our military nothing but transgenders and sexual people who need trans medicine and shit like that. Again, I ain't knocking nobody. And I don't think I said nothing that's knocking nobody. But I'm saying who does that to their military besides crazy ass America? Who else does some shit like that? And y'all was about to vote for a woman who would continue that. I don't care. Jesus got us. Jesus will fight the Chinese. Jesus will stop the Russians. That's how black women think. No disrespect. I'm keeping it real. Christian black women believe just send our troops out there and tell them to have on the cross and pray and watch Vladimir Putin ain't gonna be able to beat us. I'm happy you got faith in Jesus like that, baby. But I know it's training that beats China. It's a good military. It ain't got nothing to do with no damn Jesus. He might be 5, 10, 15, maybe 180%. I don't know. But it's got to do with training and good soldiers. So, you can kind of, their mind does not see reality. Kevin Samuels made that clear. Black women can survive and be independent black women in a world that's automated, in a world where there's a butler, in a world where there's a doorman, in a world where your chicken and your vegetables, you can get it out of a can, out of a bag. But if they have to live like Haitian women, Chinese women, African women, Black American women don't know the first thing about survival, and they cannot live on their own without a man. Okay? That's the reality of it. And that is why I was so shocked to see so many of our women talking about vote for Kamala. I'm saying to yourself, do you know we are losing hegemony status right now? We in the middle. Our military is so far behind. How in the devil would you want that woman to be president? But see, they don't think like this. No disrespect. After slavery, after the reconstruction of the slave, the white man has got their mind so psychologied up. I'm not being disrespectful. The Jewish lobby has black women so gassed up, and they're backing them, by the way. That is the power behind black women, the Jewish lobby. If you don't know that, I'm telling you what I know, ladies and gentlemen. And they've got their minds so stuck in this air balloon, they don't look at the consequences. Well, we the most educated. How? How's that possible? We got the most jobs in this. How is that possible? Because nothing happened in this world and in this country unless the people who's in charge and who owns the country, they say so. So what did you have to give up to do that? You have to sacrifice your men. And see, you think that you're winning, but look at your obesity rate, honey. Look at your divorce rate, honey. Look at your children's, honey. Look at your homes. Look at your neighborhoods. So you want a few Congress positions, a few community college, a little psychology. You working all in their Jewish community areas, and you working all in the municipal buildings. And you're a powerful black woman, but look what you lost, honey. They psyched you out. And the only reason why I talk about these issues is because I hate to see 5, 10 years from now, mark my words, when they kick black women out of uh, 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 the workforce and they replace them with Hispanic women, Mexican women, when they replace them with bilingual, cheaper to keeper women that is already here from the Philippines, from Mexico, from Guatemala, from Cuba, and they're bilingual. Okay, Spanish is a second language. I said this before. You done became a strong, powerful black woman, then gave a shit about your men. You done try to lock us up. You done prove to them that you can be trusted by putting cases on us like Kamala Harris. And when they say we don't need you no more, and now you gotta run back to these men and ask for protection, ask for support, and you treated us like shit and it was all about femininity, that's when you're gonna learn, like everybody else do, how America sometimes get down. Because we as the citizens, our country shit on us. And we the goddamn citizens. Our towns, look, seriously, when our shit gets flooded or our goddamn wildfires, come on, you ain't got no money. How you ain't got no money for Hawaii? How you ain't got no money for Virginia? And it just flooded. What you mean? Well, we need Washington, D.C. to bail us out. Why? Because you spent all of the doggone money. Okay? They shitted on white men like a couple of months ago, a couple of years ago. All of a sudden, this Me Too movement, everybody, it was tough being a white man. I listen to my friends, I be saying, man, y'all got it bad, baby. White men, the last 3 years ago, nobody wanted to be a white man because the entire system was after you. Even white women, this Me Too movement, this racial inequality, you couldn't even say nothing because you were not qualified. Who are you to speak? They would cancel you if you say anything. That's what we just left. Okay? And guess what? There's a backlash for that. I'm telling you, people hated what they just saw in America. It was the most draconian. It was the most, uh, how can I say this? It was Stalin like. It was communist like. It was very, very nasty what America just did to its people, locking the country down, causing people to, have to take a shot or not to work. That could never happen again on our watch. That was scary. It was like the rapture, the mark of the beast. Our country went woke. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in a very dangerous place. As I said, and I see, here's another thing: Americans don't have dual citizenship. Everybody else, the Persians, the Irish, the Italians, the British, the Mexicans, everybody in this damn country, Philippines have dual citizenship, but niggas, you ain't got black people or Negroes, you ain't got no damn dual citizenship. You don't know no goddamn body. You don't speak multiple languages. You just fuck. That's what that is. And again, it's about time somebody wake these silly ass Negroes up. You're fucking sleeping on a whale. You got the only community in the world where you don't have two currencies. You got the only who have your own currency. You got the only race in the world that don't have dual citizenship. You got the only race in the world where your women want to dominate more than the goddamn fucking men. fucking around with America. This country has to be put in check. That's why I will not change. We need President Trump for at least 6 years, the very minimum. The most, give him 10 years. Y'all talk about all this dictator shit, you gonna kill us. You gonna get us killed. You dumb fucking Americans are gonna get us killed. Because guess what? All the people you saying, hey, they've been in power. Xi Jinping has passed us. Because you gotta know, like the Bible said, there's a time when to say and a time when not to say. They never changed their government in the last 10, 15 years, and they're past us now. Look at India. They have not changed their government. They're going past us. Look at Vladimir Putin, Russia. We are not flexible enough as Americans to say, you know what? We got goddamn Trump in there. You give us some fucking nuts. You mean right with the military? You trying to clean our fucking border? Let that motherfucker stay in there 8 years. Because you're too fucking weak with pussies. You keep shuffling niggas in and out. The hell, we need democracy right now. We need a fucking republic right now. Excuse my French. We need a damn republic and a good goddamn president. Leave that motherfucker there to clean Washington, D.C. up. That bitch is dirty. Washington is nasty. It's corroded. The intelligence community is corroded. The goddamn media is goddamn corrupt. The attorney general office, the solicitor general, all that shit is corrupt. The broadcaster, the corporations, the healthcare people, the alcohol people. The entire country is fucked. The military, they done fucked it up. The Pentagon. This woke bullshit. We got 98 genders in this fucking country now. We're fucked up. And the American people are too stupid to fix it. You don't mind expanding the Supreme Court? Let's get 2 more in there. Well, let's get shorter term limits for Congress. But the president, let's just keep switching them out every 4 fucking years. You can't get shit done in this country. You'll never clean up Washington with fucking 4 years in there. Whoever put that 4-year, 8-year clause in there is the same people who put taxes 1913 to fuck us. It's the same people who gave you the goddamn what is it called? Not the taxation. They the same people who gave you the Federal Reserve. You know what? The more I think about it is we are doomed to fail. Somebody screwed us the fuck over. Because before 1913, we did not have tax. They added that shit in there to pay for their escapades. We did not have the Federal Reserve before 1913. Just so you know. All this new shit, and presidents can go at least 3 to 4 terms, and then they stop that shit. Somebody's trying to screw America over. Seriously, and take our sovereignty. That's what the deep state is. I'm serious. You got all of these powerful countries that talk about they our allies. But I'm going to tell you, the French want to control this big puppy too. Don't sleep on them. They've tried it many times and don't think that the whole Louisiana Purchase is over. Motherfucking French own a lot of shit in this country. The British own a lot of shit. Okay? Churchill and them niggas is still in this goddamn country running shit in America. Okay? So we need to wake up and ask ourselves, who are we as Americans? Who are we? And what do we really want out of this country? We need to stop this race shit. Sometimes I want to put my foot so far of black people's kaputs or whatever it's called. These people live on race. I hate when I see Democrats. Well, we need to get race in the schools. We need to stop racial inequality, Van Jones. Well, I was crying because white people and oh my God, someone get a water gun and shoot him with some water and slap this guy. Al Sharpton. Well, the race of white people and the whites and the whites. Who made them over us? Whoopi Goldberg. Somebody to snatch her ass off the view and get out of here, goddammit. Go back to making movies. Black folks are just so fucking negative. Oprah, Gayle King, these are all Democrats. The entire hip hop community, almost 98% of them are on Democrats. Almost 98% of the basketball players are Democrats. You don't see that shit. Almost 90% of the NFL teams. Let's just stop right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we need hope and we need change. Y'all better pray your Tootsie Rolls that Trump get his ass in there and he inspire us and he get this country rolling. You better hope to your sweet Tootsies he can fix. Because there's a lot of powerful people that don't want him. The lobby for pharmacy, they know they ass as fuck. They gonna lower the prescription. We might got to hurt that nigga. Okay? They know he gonna get in there and they expose Jeffrey Epstein. Well, we might got to stop him. He gonna get in there, Trump, and he gonna tell the Pentagon what to do. We the military industrial complex. We can't have that. See, that's what I'm saying. Guys, we got so much shit. The FBI, they've been doing a lot of shit they ain't got no business doing. We can't have him investigating that. The DOJ, they've been cutting corners. He get in here, we fucked. So how do we keep him out? Because I'm gonna tell you, if they would have assassinated him a couple of months back, this country would have never healed. We would have been in chaos now. It would have been martial law. We would have had a civil war. I can guarantee you that, ladies and gentlemen. The world would have shocked, BRICS would have kept going, the rest of the countries. We would have been dealing with so much shit. If they would have killed that man, we wouldn't be able to help Israel with the goddamn thing. We don't give a fuck about no Taiwan. Right now, we busy. Ladies and gentlemen, these people, I'm telling you, listen to me. They are so demonic and they're scared to give up power. They are willing to try to hurt that man. I'm telling you. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. We can forget it ever again being a top power if that man does not show up January 20th and take the office. I'm telling you, honestly, I would give up on this country. If they did something to President Trump, I'm telling you, I would never, ever, ever love and respect this country again in my life. I will never fight for this country. I will never support this country. If something happens to President Trump, these people have done so much shit, fraudulent shit, even the January 6th stuff, a lot of this voting stuff, and they can't have him exposing this stuff. If he does, ladies and gentlemen, what's up, Luna Wolf? We are in trouble. So I want y'all to keep that in mind. We can't have this man lose. Y'all be blessed. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Y'all get some sleep. I know it's late. Love you too.